Hello, Counseling Ministries students. My name is Sylvia Chipman. I am your Academic Service Manager and Field Placement Coordinator. Today, I wanted to help you out by providing a video tutorial on how to complete the Field Experience application. Okay, the Field Experience application is located inside your My Regent portal degree resources. Where are your degree resources? This is something that every single student at Regent should know. There are valuable resources that are specially made and created and kept up to date for your degree program. And so you definitely should know where they are. So today, that's the first thing I'm going to do is guide you to your degree resources in your My Regent portal. So give me just a moment and I am going to share my screen. All right, here we are on the My Regent portal homepage. What you want to do is go to the student drop-down menu. Scroll all the way down here to the School of Psychology and Counseling. That will take you to our school's website, which is really great because it's got some very important links like the bookstore, financial aid, psychological service center, registrar. All of these are very important, but your degree resources are here. Degree resources by department. Our department is the Counseling Ministries department. So we're going to click Counseling Ministries. Let's use, so you can see all of the 3 programs in the Counseling Ministries department are here. For the master's, there's the Master's in Human Services, the Master's in Pastoral Counseling, and then for doctoral, there's PhD in Counseling and Psychological Studies. I'm going to use the PhD in Counseling and Psychological Studies as my example. So again, in this portal here, there are your handbooks, your collaborate schedule, degree plans, course schedule, dissertation, handbooks, materials, tutorials. Everything is here in this portal. But today we're working on field experience. So the only thing needed before the field experience class is the application, the handbook, and possibly the database. Any other forms for field experience are not submitted to me. They are submitted during class to your course instructor. So again, before field experience, this is all you need. And that's why we titled it Needed Before Field Experience. So the link to the application is found right here. I highly recommend before filling out the application that you read the Field Experience Handbook in its entirety. The whole handbook is maybe 15 pages. It won't take you long, but it will give you a lot more clarity on the field experience and make you feel a lot more confident going forward. So please do read the handbook. But the application link is right here, Field Experience Application. The first thing you need to do is enter your My Regent banner ID number. It's a 9-digit number that generally starts with B. Sometimes it doesn't start with a B and it'll start with a 000. Either way, your 9-digit banner ID number is found in Genesis as well as in DegreeWorks. So you enter that here. Now, in the interest of keeping people's personal information safe, I'm going to not use an actual number. So I'm going to share another screen with you. I'm going to stop sharing this one. And instead, I'm going to share my other screen. Okay, so here we are now. I have gone ahead and copied the application into a Word document so that I can go through each step with you. So this is the application for internship, practicum, externship, or field placement. So this application is used for field experience. If you are in one of our life coaching concentrations, PhD or master's, you will also be filling out this application for your practicums. One form for each practicum. There are 2 field experience practicums, 580, 680, 581, and 681. One of these applications is needed for each of those practicums. But right now we're dealing with field experience, which is HSC 596, PAC 596, or MHPS 696. So this is what the application looks like. It auto-populates your student information at the top of the application. Your program, your concentration, all of that is auto-generated on the application. You will scroll down, and the first things you'll be entering are here in this gray area. Is this your first time completing an internship for your degree? For most of you, the answer is yes. So you'll use the drop down and select yes. Session is very important. The field experience is always a full session class. So on this drop down, you're going to see a lot of different options. You're going to see session F, session E, session B. It's never a lettered session because those sessions are 8 weeks long and the field experience is a full semester. So you're going to be choosing full session. Now, right now we're accepting applications for the spring 2023. Those will be due December 1st. By December 1st. If you can get them earlier, that's even better. But always the session is a full session class, whatever session you're applying, whatever semester you're applying for. Again, right now we're accepting for spring. After December 1st, we'll be accepting for summer. Okay, so the course you're going to choose from the drop down is your course. It's either HSC 596, PAC 596. For this example, it's a doctoral student, so we're choosing MHPS 696. The number of credits is 3. Now we get into the worksite information. You're ahead of time. By the time you fill out this application, you should have already spoken with your potential site, determined that they will accept you, agreed on the work you'll be doing. Everything has been established by the time you're filling out this application. Do not fill out this application until you have your site and supervision established, because this isn't like a guessing or a hope or a prospect. This is, you have established that this person at this site is going to be your supervisor, because that's going to enable you to fill out all this information accurately. So you need the company, their website. Please do not leave the website blank. It is very important that we have the website. If you say that your company is not big enough to have a website, then perhaps you may need to consider a different company, because most, even small businesses, have a website. We will accept a LinkedIn, a Facebook, some sort of web presence. We do need to be able to explore what is offered at this site beyond just a phone call. Okay, so a website or some form of web presence is required for this application. So please do not leave the website field blank or your application will be denied. Please enter the street address, generally available on the website. If you have interviewed with a supervisor, they can provide you that. City, state, nation, zip code, all of that self-explanatory. The next thing is going to be your worksite supervisor contact information. I do need their full name, their title, and most important information here is their email. And it needs to be accurate. Spacing, letters, numbers. If it's off by one letter or one number, one character, then it becomes useless and then we can't reach out to them. So please do double and triple check that you've entered the correct email and phone number for your site supervisor. Okay, start and end date. Those are very important. Regardless of when you are going to start and end your field experience, the start and end dates need to be the start and end dates of the semester that you're applying, okay? So you find that information on the academic calendar. The academic calendar was one of the resources available in your portal, and it tells you the start and end days of each semester, okay? So for the fall, I believe that was August 22nd, and the end date was December 10th. Now, if you put an end date or a start date before or after the start and end dates of the semester, your application is going to be disapproved because the field experience has to take place during the semester that you're applying for. Now, if you end your experience a little early, that's fine. You'll still be required to participate in the class until through the end of the semester. But again, start and end dates on this application are the start and end dates of the semester in which you're applying. The number of anticipated hours must be at least 125 because that's what's required of the field experience, 125 hours. That's 75 indirect and 50 direct, but it has to total at least 125. If you put 200 in this spot, that's fine if that's what you plan on completing, but it cannot be anything less than 125 because that's what's required. The job description is very important. Please do not be vague in your job description. Please do not say, I will be performing admin at this site. That is insufficient. Your job description is an explanation of the work and duties that you will be performing for this site. This job description determines whether this is an appropriate experience for you. So we have to know what it is you plan to do. So please, again, be thorough in your job description. Please do not copy and paste something from a handout or handbook they've given you that's, really lengthy. I want to know exactly what you will be doing to earn your 125 hours of field experience. So what is the difference between job description and objectives? The job description is imperative. That's extremely important. That is what I'm going to be confirming with your potential site supervisor. The objectives are not unimportant, but the objectives are your personal goals for the experience. What do you hope to gain from this experience? What are you going to, how is this going to grow you? What are you getting out of this experience? Those are your objectives. So another word for objectives is personal goals. Again, job description, be thorough, be clear, concise though, about what it is you will be doing for this site. And that's it. That is the whole application. And again, the reason I'm making this video is just to help you guys out. We get a lot of questions and confusion regarding the application process. And so I wanted to see if I can make it a little bit simpler for you. If you have additional questions regarding the field experience application that are not answered in your field experience handbook, please feel free to email either myself or my graduate assistant, Iyad Arusi. You've received emails likely from both of us. We'd be happy to answer your questions. Again, please do read the field experience handbook as soon as you can so that you have a better idea of what it is you're being asked to do for the field experience.